Hey guys, STS Cubing here. Today, I'm going to be talking about some tips on how to get sub 1 minute on 3x3. Just know that depending on what you do to solve the cube, this could apply for sub 50 seconds or sub 40 seconds, possibly as well. Okay, so the first tip I've got is hardware. So, there are many different cubes you should try. All I'm going to tell you is, if you want to get faster, please don't use a Rubik's brand. It probably will just end badly for you. A few good options are my GAN 354M. It's a really good cube. The price is kind of high, but overall you get your money's worth, in my opinion. A few other cubes are the GTS 3M, also pretty expensive. Yushin Little Magic M, not as expensive. And a pretty good cube is the YJ MGC V1. It's also very good. But anyway, those are some good 3x3 hardware that you can have. And honestly, hardware is a very necessary thing, so it's good. Okay, so the next tip I've got is to practice. Practice a lot. My method of practice is I listen to a Layer by Layer podcast on my iPad while doing some solves on QQ Timer, since I've got a stack mat. But if you don't have a stack mat, you can just use KO Timer on your mobile device, and it works as well. Because I use my iPad for the podcast, luckily the audio goes even if you exit the podcast app, so the QQ Timer thing works. And it's actually a pretty good way to practice, because you're listening while you're doing an average of 100 or 50, or depending on how many solves you can do in the time. And in the meantime, you're listening to what's going on in the cubing community at that time point, and it's really good practice method. Okay, so the third tip that I've got for you guys is your method. So if you're trying to get past 1 minute, I'm guessing that your method right now is probably beginner's method. So full beginner's method. The first step I would like to present to you to get faster is, it depends on your beginner's method, where if you start off by doing the white edges around the yellow center, so the daisy thing, then you should convert to trying to learn how to just create the white edges around the white center. That way that shaves a few seconds off your time. That's one thing. But if you already do that, then what you should do is learn 2-look OLL and 2-look PLL. JPerm's video about that is actually a very good place to learn it. That's where I learned it. But there are some other places you can learn it. That's basically where I learned it, though. So, yeah, you should go check his channel out. And then another thing that you should increase in your method is your ability to know the cases or stuff, and do the algorithms. You have to learn the middle layer algorithms and the OLL/PLL algorithms over and over again until they're just imbued in muscle memory, and the moment you see the algorithm, you're able to perform it quickly and efficiently. That way you don't waste any seconds looking around at the cube trying to figure out what you need to do to solve it. Okay, so another tip that I'm going to give you is to practice. I already told you this earlier. You already know my method, but just keep doing solves over and over and over again, and you'll in the end just get faster, because you'll have just done more and more solves. And also, another good way to get better at 3x3 is to, if you have got some bigger cubes, 4x4 or 5x5, do 3x3 stage on them. And that just helps you, it not only helps you get better at 3x3, but it also helps you get better at 3x3 stage on those cubes, so that's just an added bonus. But yeah, so that's another way to get better at 3x3. Okay, so my next way to get faster than sub 1 minute and stuff is to go to competitions. Okay, look up, if you go to online Safari or Google or whatever, and go to worldcubeassociation.com, I believe it is, or .org, I'm not sure, but just look up WCA and then look for the World Cube Association. But anyway, there you can look on a map and see like what competitions are near you. There is generally an entrance fee, but like it's not that much. For like normal competitions, like $20. But yeah, so that's a good way to get involved in the cubing community. Honestly, going to competitions helps, like in my opinion at least, it gets me more into cubing than like let's say I stopped cubing for a little while because like I just kind of got bored of it. Then I would go to a competition, and then like I would all of a sudden be interested in cubing a lot more. But yeah, so that's a way to do it. So competitions there. When you're at a competition, you really want to talk to as many people as possible. You'll probably hear this on other channels if you watch other cubing channels. But yeah, like for tips like this, definitely talk to as many people as possible, because then you can make more friends, get more interested, and also when you talk to people, they can help you get faster. So that's another good way to get faster at 3x3. Okay, so another good way to get better at cubing, like get sub 1 minute again, like I keep saying, is to watch cubing YouTube channels. This not only does this help you like get interested in the community, but it also is a way to like get you can learn many things, and there's a bunch of great tutorials out there that'll help you, like this one. And yeah. Some great YouTubers who are cubers are DG Cubes, #Cuber, Derpy Cuber, Z3 Cubing, and a bunch more. Those are just some names. And yeah, those are very great YouTubers. You should go watch them. And yeah, honestly, they can help you a lot. They help me a lot. And it just helps you stay interested in the community. And it just, yeah. And if you're like me and you don't really like, and you like being on top, like you're a sore loser and stuff. I'm not calling you a sore loser, but wait, you know what I'm talking about. And you see fast cubers and you get discouraged. Don't be, because like I'm a sore loser, but when I watch fast cubers like Felix or Max, I want to keep going. It just helps me keep getting interested, because I know that one day if I keep practicing, I could be like them. So that's my last tip. Okay, so that was my video. Actually, during the filming of the background, where I was doing an average of 12, I ended up getting a PB average of 24.13, and I got a bunch of really good solves, and then I got a 33, which was my worst solve. So luckily that didn't count. But yeah, so I got a really good average during that, so I'm happy about that. And then another thing is, yeah, so that's the end of the video. Hope you guys learned from it, and hope it helped you. And if you want to see more stuff like this, like and subscribe for more. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!